And I hope you lose the UCL spot.
We won't.
Yes, the same way we will not lose the league.
No, we have to play Chelsea, who we beat every other time.
The game was interesting. Liverpool were no.
Liverpool
I wish Major was here. Major penye huko.
Jana mlichezewa mlikuwa you were toyed around.
They were toyed around
0.16.
Literally they had
and that was
shots
from
on
a
goal.
throw in.
Yeah.
Van Dijk karibu afanye mambo yake.
0 shots on goal, nothing. Because we've only played in one final in 6 years. And that was Carabao last time against City. So it's bad. Yes. We've not played.
Arteta is trophy.
Exactly. We've not played a final for that long. So
what if he's allergic to carbs and then you make him die? You know, release the young man.
It was 3-2 with the Mbeumo lucky goal. The Doku goal and the Kuna goal, those ones they were fantastic goals. But the Mbeumo goal is we made a mistake. Nah, I don't count that. For me, I saw that game as a draw. So
justified. What do they say? I was vindicated. Amorim was the problem.
What
I
did
wish
Linus say?
Was here.
Yeah.
Because angeniambia alikuwa naona nini kwa huyo jamaa.
Hakuwa naona future.
Future gani?
Hakuwa naona kwa mkishinda ligi na Amorim.
Amorim labda tushinde njaa. We were losing every other week. After your game, the Premier League has 5 slots in the Champions League. It was confirmed.
I mean, Arsenal tunawafanyia favor. A whole league. Alafu kidogo tu hivi
wanaanza a big team.
You see them doing that kunya thing. Kunya, Mbeumo, kunya. Don't do that thing.
Unless we cook.
Just listen. So unaona shida ya watu wa Manu hawasikii. Just listen.
Hata wewe unajua.
Just listen. Arsenal, Bayern, if we beat Bayern in the finals of the UCL, that's if we get there.
Oh my guys are ballers. Oh my guys are ballers. Oh my guys are ballers. Oh my guys are ballers.
The Ballbox Podcast.
All right. And back again, the Ballbox Podcast. Well, najua umetumiss. Like it's been a long time tangu. Yeah, tangu tulikuwa on set. The last time tulikuwa on set was
December.
Damn, last year.
It was December.
Imagine hatujakuwa on set, watu wamesema happy new year zikaisha. Valentine's imepita. Easter imepita because Easter was that. Imagine it's a lot has happened.
I mean,
Ebu usiongele about the FA Cup for now. Tafadhali. Don't talk about the FA Cup because we saw dust and it's funny hata kuacha tu ni pick up from hapo kwa FA Cup because it just so happens hiyo siku we went for the Majembe fight. You know, and after your fight, after we lost to Southampton, basi kuna kama fulani ikiwa natembea pale social media.
Nilikaona. Tuta make sure kukaeka hapo. I'm sure nilikaona.
Yeah, mimi ambavu. What the hell were you guys thinking bana? Mbona? And then unaenda Twitter unapata someone ameeka hapo kwa Grok. Please put mbavu in Arsenal. But anyway, it's good banter. Arsenal ni team kubwa. Arsenal is a big team. So when we lose, everyone talks about it. When we win,
is out on that one, bado quadruple.
No.
Triple.
About quadruple.
Anyway, jury is out on Arsenal being a big team. We are still debating that since December. We've missed you guys. Personally, it's been a long hiatus. A long one. Very happy to be back.
Yes.
And we have very much in store for you guys. Yeah.
And what shows that it's long, you can see some people are missing here. You can see kuna watu wengine hawako hapa. I think actually one of the reasons why tujakuwa on the pod for a minute is tumefungua new year majukumu. You know, we are all adults, so a lot of things are happening. It's just not always about football. We are football fans, yes. Si hatujakuwa tukiwatch football, but we've been following our teams on the side. Watu wanapiga magumzo huko. You know, Arsenal loses. Kila mtu will be in your inbox with status everywhere. So
kila mtu
wanajijua, so including wenye wako hapa wanajijua wenyewe pia. So next session watakuwa hapa, watawaambia pia wamekuwa wapi. And also as a team, as Ballbox Podcast, we are planning a lot of things for you guys. Tumerudi na maubaya. uzuri tumerudi pia time ya the running, coming in the running UCL, let us tumejaa ngori. And then remember that meme, any single time someone mentions Mbavu nakumbuka hiyo meme. So since the last time we were here, when we were sat on this set, I'll start with Arsenal. That time we had only lost one game in all competitions. One game. And mark you, we were, is it game week 18? I think game week 18, 19. You know.
It was around 19.
Yeah, game week 19. It was just before we lost to Aston Villa.
Yeah, just before Christmas, around that.
Yeah, around that time. Because we played Aston Villa end of November, and then we played them again at Emirates where we beat them.
Around December 19th. So it was just before that time.
Just before that game.
Yeah,
because we didn't even do a prediction for that game. And Arsenal since then, where we've lost 4 games in all competitions.
Including against the mighty Manchester United.
Well, that was a heartbreaking one, but Manchester United are proud to be. You are our third loss, because you are our third loss in on all competitions, because we've lost to Liverpool, we've lost to Aston Villa, and then now it's United. Actually, we've only had 3 losses in the Premier League.
That's a lot.
That's not a lot. How many games have you lost? 7?
We are
no.
focusing on Arsenal. We'll get to Man United.
So don't say it's a lot, because it's actually we've lost the least games in the whole league. So I think our form has not been that good, and as everyone has been saying, Arsenal are playing boring football.
You are. Do you enjoy watching your team?
I do.
Apart from the wins that you scraped, do you enjoy the football?
The only thing I
Please
enjoy, the only thing I enjoy about Arsenal right now is the anxiety. Because when I'm watching that game, you're always on the edge of your seat, because it's 80th minute, no sign of scoring. We are defending. We are in our box. Like that game against City when we lost. Anyway, watching Arsenal has been traumatizing for a few weeks. And the fact that we've lost 2 games in a row and out of 2 cups.
Kama teabag. Mwanapeleka vikombe kama teabag.
It's like, I think at some point you'll have to see that Arteta, I'd put the blame on Arteta, not even on the players. Arteta is kind of allergic to trophies. Because in no way, 6 years, we've only had 1 trophy. And that was the FA Cup.
And that was Unai Emery's
team.
groundwork.
Yeah, basically his team. Now with Arteta's team, we've not managed to win anything. And in that period, a lot of teams have won trophies. United have won the Carabao, FA. CC, we were in the finals. We were in the finals of the Carabao Cup. We had a chance to win it against City. And what did we do? We didn't play.
Bottled it.
We didn't show up.
Okay, you lost it.
We didn't show up completely. That game was astonishing. And the fact that we started Arrizabalaga has been good throughout the cups. He actually, in the quarterfinals against Brighton, he saved the penalty that got us into the semis. So I think we'd give him that credit. But the past 2 finals that we've played with him, he's the reason why we've lost. I'd put the blame on him. And everyone, when you're talking about Arsenal losses, we blame Chelsea. Because Chelsea,
But the former Chelsea boy did some magic the other night.
Havertz is a whole different story. As much as also Havertz, since he came, is not been that good. He's just been showing up in the moments that we need him. Like you can see the game against Leverkusen, yesterday's game against Sporting.
But so he spent a lot of money on him to be a moments player. Yeah,
it's understandable because he's been injured. He was injured out for almost a year. He was out for almost a year. He came back this year. So he's still just getting back on form and getting to, gel back with the team. Right now we have Gyökeres. I also remember the last time we were here, I think there was a big question that was asked by Linus. When will we see a Gyökeres goal again? Because at that time he hadn't scored for like 6 games or something. And since then, he's one of the top scoring players this year, since January.
So he says, Koto.
Nah, please, you can't compare him.
We'll
because
get there.
If you see the numbers, right now in all competitions across Europe, Harry Kane have scored, 25?
He's on 25 goals only.
Yeah, this year.
Okay,
This
yeah,
year so far. He's got 25 in all competitions, including the World Cup qualifiers and everything. Yokresh has scored 15
He's on
15 or
this
14
year.
this year.
Okay, that's
Just
a
this
shocker.
year. Yeah, so he's second actually after Hurricane. He's second. So
How many of those are for his national team?
for his national team, he's scored he's scored 4 in the past 2 games.
Okay.
He hadn't scored in the
Okay,
previous
so
games.
it's 11 for Arsenal.
Yeah, 11 for Arsenal as of now. He's like number 4 in the top scorers list right now. So he's actually caught up form and is understanding the team. I like how also Eze has gelled up with the team. He's becoming better. Odegaard was out for a minute. Eze kind of took that number 10 spot and was just doing what Eze does. You've seen his amazing goals in the UCL. He got his first goal in the UCL.
Yeah, that was a banger.
That was an
Yeah,
amazing
that was a
goal.
good goal.
And something with Eze always showing up against Tottenham. We missed that. He had a brace. Literally, he scored 5 goals against Tottenham this season.
In 2 games, yeah?
In 2 games against Tottenham. So, yeah, so Eze has also been on form. The only person I feel has been kind of shaky has been Trossard. Trossard started the season very well, very, very well. But of late, he's just not firing for some reason. Martinelli is doing what Martinelli does best, you know. He plays well this time. The next time it's the same thing with the UCL and the Cup games. He was totally nowhere. In the Carabao Cup, he was nowhere.
Yeah.
In the FA Cup, he was nowhere. All of a sudden, UCL,
Big assist.
very nice assist, very nice
big
assist.
assist,
One of the assists of the week, actually. Yeah, the top three, aside from the PSG one. So, yeah, so, but generally, Arsenal, I think we've just been kind of average this year because most of our losses came this year. And there's something that Arteta keeps saying, we should get back to our identity. And our identity has been defending. If you don't concede goals, you don't lose games.
He's too risk averse, though.
Yeah, and it's catching up with some of the players because, as you can see, we play more of the back balls. There's something we're talking about with Brian the other day when it comes to like Zubimedi. When Zubimedi came into the league and the first 10 games in the league, there was no point I can remember Zubimedi making a back pass. He was always trying to find those channels forward, always trying to make that forward pass. You can remember that assist to Martinelli, assist to Yokresh, the banger that he's got against Nottingham Forest. So he was the player who was trying to just make things happen attack-wise. But then of late, he's just been making those back passes that ended up the Mbeumo goal. If he didn't make that pass, Mbeumo would have not scored. You would have had a draw, but anyway, if wishes were horses or horses were wishes, whatever, yeah. But that didn't happen. So as you can see, him starting to make those kind of back passes just tells you maybe it's the manager. It's what he's being told. It's maybe how he's being coached. He's being told, if you don't see any space, go back. If you don't see any space, go back. But he was good at finding those spaces, no matter how tight.
Yeah,
just
when
make
he was
pass.
coming from La Liga, he was one of the most progressive passers in that league. Now,
Yeah.
coming here, it's another story.
All of a sudden, half a season, and then he's totally changed.
So what happens in the next season or two?
In the next season or two,
He'll be a centre back by then.
I don't think so. But then now, for sure, his playing style has changed, and you can see that
And it's changed for the...
He's not
negative.
attack. Because he's not attack-minded anymore. He's more defensive.
But then the problem with that is your main creative force, and I've told you this multiple times, it's Odegaard. And he too is very risk-averse.
Like the game against Sporting.
This game, was it Southampton? Like, Rice passes to him. He has the space to turn. He has the space to pass. He passes it back to Rice.
Same to the game against Sporting.
Three times in one sequence. Like, just turn, you're a number 10, bro.
And that's what
if
now
Bruno did
is
that, I'd be advocating for him to be sold.
That's why now you see the Odegaard versus Bruno conversation
You've lost.
for the past 2 seasons. I'd not average
it's
them.
Never been.
It has been. It has been.
That.
When Odegaard was
For
playing and
one
Odegaard...
season only. It was for one season only.
Yeah, which Odegaard, at least he won.
He didn't.
He
win.
was- he was better.
He was just
No,
close to being better.
He was better. He was better than
just close to being better.
as an Arsenal fan, as a football fan, he was better than Fernandes that season.
He's
Since
never
then,
been better than Fernandes. He
he's-
never will be.
It's the injuries that is catching up with him,
Anyway,
and also our play style.
the best ability is availability, and then there's the other abilities.
Well, anyway, all the abilities on the table, Odegaard's still the best. As much as now, okay, of late he's just not been impressive enough. That's why
Of late, it's been 2 seasons, man.
Right
What's
now-
late about that?
right now, if I'm being told to choose between starting Odegaard and starting Eze, I'd go for Eze.
Easily.
Because Eze tries to find those channels. Eze just tries to make things happen
Yeah.
outside the box and in the box. Odegaard will always. I think right now he's kind of wasting a lot of time with the ball. He's holding the ball too long, making the defense come back and just the structure, the defensive line, and then now you cannot penetrate that line. So
That's why you'll always lose in a chaos football. That's why we beat you. actually.
City, and
Chaos football will always beat you because you are too stuck on structure.
that's why Sunderland did what they did to us. Away.
Yeah, it's all about being too stuck on structure.
On structure.
Arteta is the Amorim of Peps.
No, please don't compare Arteta with Amorim.
He's
Thank you.
too
Thank
stuck
you,
on his
thank you,
principles that he
Yeah.
can't just
No,
get out of his comfort
This
zone.
season he has tried.
So,
that was also.
but when push comes to shove, he regresses into defense first, and then will maybe attack.
Especially right now, because one we are 9 points to
You are
the
very
league.
anxious.
Yeah, and we still as much as City has that game in hand. I think we still have a chance to win the league, and
Yeah,
that's
you
what's
do.
keeping him anxious and making him anxious.
The league is as good as yours to lose.
And then what happens when you lose it? I think that's what is in his mind.
If it happens, if you lose it, he should just go.
He will go for sure. If we don't win the league, he will go for sure. UCL,
By mutual consent, or
yeah, I think
or
it will
he'll
be.
be fired.
I think he will leave. He'll just because he knows he's done the best for the team. We appreciate what he has done for Arsenal.
I
till
hope
now.
you lose that league.
The United, and I hope you lose the UCL spot.
We won't.
Yes, the
We
same
have
way
to
we will
play
not lose the
Chelsea.
league.
No, we have to play Chelsea, who we beat every other time.
And
We have to play Liverpool, who are
we haven't
shit.
played Liverpool.
No, we have to play them at home, actually.
Wow,
And then we have to play Leeds, who we beat each and every time.
you already
And-
played Aston Villa, though, right?
Yes, we did. And we beat them. Good.
Okay, anyway,
Really good.
United since Amorim left, it has been.
We'll get there.
Yeah.
Let's finish on us.
Yeah, so now Arsenal right now where we stand in the semi-finals. Oh, let me stop jumping in front of the train. We're in the quarter-finals of the UCL.
With one leg in the semis.
Yeah, one leg in the semis, and we are going to play at the Emirates with the 1-0 advantage over Sporting. Sporting gave us trouble.
Do you think that's
But-
not an advantage per
It is.
se?
It is an advantage.
Because your crowd is also anxious.
Mm,
And that may get to the players.
we've only lost one game at home.
Okay.
We've
That
only
was
lost
against
one
United?
against United.
Oh.
That's the only game we've lost at home.
Yeah, against United.
So it's really hard for us to lose at home. It doesn't matter what happens. So I see if we might end up just parking the bus and not conceding, or attacking and end up with a draw. Because once we attack, our defense is not as solid as it used to be. Because right now Timber is injured. Calafiori and
out.
Nkapie, I don't know what's happening with Nkapie right now.
Ben
Saka
White
is.
shaky.
Yeah, Ben White is not as strong as he used to be. Mosquera, Saliba was out, Mosquera was in. So our backline has not been as stable as it used to be when we had that like 10, 12 games unbeaten run.
Yeah.
But I think we come good in the second leg and we nick a goal or two, or at least get a draw out of that game and get into the semi-finals. But interestingly enough, we were hoping to meet Barcelona, but then Barcelona beaten 2-0 by
No,
Atleti.
I really hope you meet
So
Atleti for the purposes of haram ball.
that's what I didn't want to happen because it will be the same history as last season where we beat PSG in the league phase,
Yeah.
and then now when it comes to the semi-finals again, they did beat us home and away. So we do not want that kind of scenario and have East repeat itself. As much as not playing Barcelona in the semis might work to our advantage also, because
But no, Barcelona are not that strong of a team. They are good domestically, but in the cup,
they would have caused us trouble though, because their attack is something else.
I think Atletico might pose a bigger problem for you than Barcelona would have, because their defense structure is
it's
like
solid.
Simeone is the god of dark arts.
Yeah, and Arteta is just there. Simeone,
Arteta. So it will be
it will be. But we
a
did
good
beat
lullaby.
them. We did beat them 4-0 at away.
Maybe they'll be coming for the remontada.
Well, we hope so, and we'll be waiting.
But then the only team that I see might cause you some problem in the Champions League is PSG.
Yep. And Bayern. Yeah.
If you meet Bayern in the final, it's as good as lost. And PSG, they are very fluid. I watched that game yesterday.
The PSG game was interesting. Liverpool were no. I wish Major was here. Major penye huko.
Jana mlichezewa mlikuwa you were toyed around. 0.16.
Literally they had
and that was
shots
from
on goal.
a throw in. Van Dijk karibu afanye mambo yake.
0 shots on goal, nothing. Yeah, so for Arsenal, I hope we get into the finals of the Champions League, because we've only played in one final in 6 years, and that was Carabao last time against City. So it's bad. Yes. We've not played.
Arteta is trophy.
Exactly. We've not played a final for that long. So
what if he's allergic to carbs and then you make him die? Release the young man. He's not that
once
old.
he wins, he dies. No.
Maybe. Alafu unajua that former Aaron Ramsey, the one that used to score and someone dies. He's retired. And maybe that was the final straw. You never know.
That can't happen. That will not happen. But either way, I'd want us to at least get into another final. Whether we win or lose, we don't care as much as you're there in the final. Because I think for Arsenal as a squad, it's a new team. The players have not been in any finals together. So they need to at least get to a point where they can cross the line. So if we get to enough finals this season, we only have one to lose FA, but we only have one, the UCL final. If you get there and win the league, then at least we have a better chance next season. At least they would have tasted that next to glory kind of feeling, and then they'll be hungrier to win to win more next season. Because
I'm not worried about you losing the Champions League. It will happen.
It will be the league but
the league, if you lose that, I'll be like nitatoa tithe.
If everyone will be shocked. Everyone will be shocked. Yeah. So, yeah. And parting shot when it comes to Arsenal, the only 3 teams that I would not want us to play right now.
Manchester United.
No.
No, the great.
We are not playing United again.
But you wouldn't want to play United.
No, we'd want to play you
beat you
any
again.
day. It was 3-2 with the Mbeumo lucky goal. The Doku goal and the Kuna goal. Those ones they were fantastic goals. But the Mbeumo goal is we made a mistake. Nah, I don't count that. For me, I saw that game as a draw. So I would not fear United right now.
We'll check if it was a draw.
Yeah.
You saw it as a draw. KBC could draw.
Anyway.
Super Sport to Lishin.
The 3 teams that I not want us to play right now would be PSG, would top that list, followed by Bayern and Man City.
But you have to play Man City again.
That's why I've only mentioned the teams that we are likely to meet, that I would not want us to meet.
You're not worried about Atletico?
City we are going to meet. I'm not worried about Atletico. I'm just worried about Bayern, PSG, and City. That game against City next week, we need to draw or beat them.
It's a problem for you guys.
Yeah, so that's what has been up with Arsenal. Now, United, you guys have had the biggest drama, so...
I've had. I was justified. What do they say? I was vindicated. Amorim was the problem.
What
I
did
wish
Linus
Linus
say?
was here.
Yeah.
Because angeniambia alikuwa naona nini kwa huyo jamaa.
Alikuwa naona future
gani?
Alikuwa naona kwa mkishinda ligi na Amorim.
Amorim labda tushinde njaa. We were losing every other week. Buddha. It was so bad that I tune in to Manchester United games hoping we get a draw. And if we win this one, I know for sure we are not winning the next one because he'd not won consecutive games for almost a year, for more than a year actually.
True.
So if we win this one, I'm sure the next one we are not winning. Be it at home, be it away. That guy, manze.
You are tormented.
He was good in terms of kujenga culture, but football is not a cultural game. We are not here for the culture. We are here for the results.
But then he lifted the team all the way from 16th
to
when
who
he
put us
left.
there?
That was Ten Hag.
No.
Amorim found you at 13th.
Yes, and then left us at
Okay.
that
You
season.
was it 16th or 14th?
That
You ended
season-
up 15th, yeah. 15th.
Yeah, 15th.
So
And losing to Spurs in a final. That he
yeah.
should have been sacked the next morning. You don't lose to Spurs
but
in a
still,
final.
when he left, what position were you at?
Doesn't matter.
6, 7?
No,
You were mid-table at least.
After all those signings,
But
my argument was our squad was better
True.
than sixth.
The
Which
preseason,
is
you
true.
would have won the league with
Which
the
is
preseason
true.
kind of
and then
gameplay.
you have one game a week after you've eliminated us from the other ones. Grimsby.
Yes.
Anyway, that guy was just horrible, manze. But now we have Super Michael Carrick. If he goes to Arsenal, they win the league and the UCL right now.
Nah.
I'm telling you,
He just has the United culture, not the Arsenal culture.
Arsenal don't have a culture, but that's a discussion for another day. What's your culture?
We have a culture.
Which is boring football.
No, not boring football. If you remember how we used to play, if even 2023,
What's your
the
identity?
tiki taka football,
Eish.
that has been our identity. It's not
Under Arteta.
even before, even under Unai Emery, we used to play that tiki taka, and we played it very well. When Arteta came, he picked up the same system. He played that system until this year, when now we are parking the bus. We were not parking the bus the previous years, but we ended up position 2, 2, 2, 3 in a row. Now this time we are parking the bus and we are winning the league. So
If
am I
you
complaining?
just sleep up. Anyway,
I am not.
I have made peace with the fact that the league is gone.
It is not.
It
You are the
is.
one. You guys are the ones who are
gone.
gone. Yeah.
And Amorim will be in the same conversations as Tottenham Hotspurs. But Jamali ni traumatized. What were we even doing? The only good thing about him was we were playing two right wingers, Ahmad and Mbeumo, and they were on form. That is he was playing Bruno as a 6, the man who has 16 assists. He was playing him as a 6. Your most creative
Play on the pitch. Yeah.
I'd see through that. I'm not even a coach. I don't even have a UEFA license. But you can see that is shit.
But then, since Amorim left, Ahmad, what's happening with Ahmad? Because Ahmad has been totally off form.
All good players have dips in form.
Do you think he was more suited to the Amorim play style, or he?
No. I
was
have to
invested in
admit
that?
though that system made him better defensively. He's good defensively. He can get us through those. If we are winning 2-1 and we need an impact sub, we can get him.
Like he did against
And
City.
then there's no problem we have with having depth and quality depth. Ahmad is
Okay,
good,
makes sense.
but he's not on form right now.
So the Carrick system is not favoring me.
No,
him as much.
It's not a bad system at all, but he's just out of form. And then the good thing is we have players who can pick that up. That's why I was happy that we had Sesko, Mbeumo and Cunha in one summer. So if one is out of form, like right now Mbeumo is struggling. That's clear to see. But Cunha is not. So if one is struggling, when
Sesko.
Cunha was struggling to adapt, Mbeumo was shining all the way through. Yeah. So you have to. There's that sort of balance. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Ahmad, he'll come back. He'll be good
Okay.
after he cooked you guys on Twitter. Yeah.
Well, that's a story for another day.
But Man United, we are happy. At least, I think our UCL spot is locked in now.
For sure, yeah, 4 points. So
And then after your game, the Premier League has 5 slots in the Champions League. It was confirmed.
I mean, Arsenal tunawafanyia favor. A whole league.
We
Alafu kidogo tu hivi
okay, you
wanaanza
are a big team.
You see them doing that Cunha thing. Cunha, Mbeumo, Cunha. Don't do that thing
At
to
least
us.
we cooked City for you guys. You
It
can
didn't do
thank
us a favor though.
We did do you a
Did
favor.
you?
It's nipe ni
But
kupe.
anyway, yeah.
Nipe ni kupe. You see, whatever Chucky did to you, we did it to him. Bruno Quinn.
I used to like Chucky, but now after that FA Cup game, no.
Anyway, he's
I don't want to see him lose every single time. Yeah, so we're talking about the 5 spots.
The 5 spots, Man United is locked in, Arsenal and Man City. And then the rest two are for the paupers. I hope Liverpool don't get anywhere near them.
No, I hope Chelsea doesn't. I hope Liverpool gets
both
this.
don't.
I prefer Liverpool getting
Liverpool
the spot than
won't.
Chelsea.
And a slot won't.
I think they will though.
His coaching losses.
I think they will. They can.
There's Villa coming hot. There's what is this?
No,
other team?
Villa position 4. I think they will get that.
Yeah,
top
so
spot,
there's
sure.
another one.
Brentford are not going to. Brentford are right after Chelsea or Liverpool.
Yeah, but okay, one of them misses the spot and goes to Thursday night football. That will be us next season. I am very happy about that.
No, be hopeful. You still have 8 games to play. So
8, and we have Super Michael Carrick. What do you mean?
well,
8?
you have Chelsea and Liverpool.
Chelsea
Imagine you lose both games.
Chelsea tutawapiga. That is a guarantee. Liverpool, in this form they're in, Van Dijk is shaky, Konate is getting old. Frimpong is not even a right back.
Yeah,
Frimpong is a right wing back. He would have worked under Amorim in a very different team. Not Man United. I do never want to say a 3 at the back manager.
Take him to Sporting.
And then we'll beat them comfortably. Then this weekend we have Leeds, who we always beat. They flaked a draw last time out.
You're at home, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we'll beat them properly. Yeah.
Your form at home has improved since Carrick, so
yeah, at least the squad is. Yeah.
And you guys almost that guy. What's his name? The United Strand. It was 4 games. Then the last game was.
We are just happy that you are winning. We don't care about your haircut, bro.
Was it West Ham? West Ham is the one that you drew. Yeah. After 4 straight wins. And to date is still a meme.
Aende anyolewe bana unakaa vibaya the sake of
yeah.
It's embarrassing at this point.
But anyway, where we stand, Arsenal winning the league, United with the UCL spot locked.
Which during Amorim's tenure, just before he was sacked, wasn't looking like
a possibility.
I had given up on all hope. And then if Bruno breaks that record, oh wow.
He's going to break it. He still have a lot of games to play.
8 games and he's 4 assists away. 4 plus 1.
He will.
50% plus 1.
I think
tukipata hiyo.
I think right now he's the most informed player.
And then he's
the
Premier League player of the year. No doubt.
Of the year?
Yes.
You sure?
PFA player of the year.
No.
I can bet you that he will win that one.
He's not going to win that. That's either Declan Rice or Magalhaes.
For
trust
what?
me. We win the league.
No,
they get the PFA
they don't.
players. We win the league.
They do not.
The same way we win the league. If we win the league and England wins the World Cup,
no, but
then Declan Rice gets the Ballon d'Or. Just wait for that. We win the league. Yeah, we win.
Hurricane.
Yeah, over Hurricane.
That is not going to happen.
Imagine
that is the most delusional take I've had.
Just listen. So unaona shida ya watu wa Man U hawasikizi.
Haita happen.
Just listen.
Hata wewe unajua.
Just listen. Arsenal, Bayern. If we beat Bayern in the finals of the UCL, that's if we get there. We beat them.
Big if.
We beat them, right? Declan Rice definitely he will play a big role in that midfield.
He won't score another free kick.
He will not score, but he will play a big role, right?
Okay.
He gets a better chance at the Ballon d'Or than Hurricane.
But Hurricane has been outstanding.
He has been. Same to Mbappe. If you put Hurricane and Mbappe, same discussion. Mbappe is somewhere there also.
But Hurricane has been better than Mbappe. He's been the best striker in the planet.
Anyway, as we close this one, do you think Carrick stays as the manager next season?
I hope he does, because I don't see anyone that is better than him that is available. Like whoever would have been better, and he's almost signing a new contract, is Luis Enrique. That is the only one.
At PSG.
Hansi Flick said after Barcelona, he's not taking any other jobs from clubs, and that's the only 2 managers that are better than him.
Mourinho.
He's washed. He was good, but he's washed by now. Ancelotti, Brazil, new contract. Nagelsmann, Germany, 2028. Nagelsmann, I don't like his team. Bayern. His Bayern team was underwhelming. He lost
Completely.
the title to
Leverkusen.
Yeah, so
the unbeaten run.
No. There is no other manager that is currently better than him, and I am happy that De Zerbi took the Spurs job, so he's not in contention.
Spursy.
And I hope they get relegated.
Which they will.
Who do you think is a good manager that will replace Carrick right now?
Someone would replace Carrick. No, I personally didn't like Amorim. So I was actually, at that time, I was advocating Amorim out. So I was supporting, because the potential United had at that time. The game
football
you
is
played,
always fun when you have a rivalry going on.
Yeah, true. But still, I'd like Unai Emery to come to United.
No, please.
He's
no.
one of the best
For
managers.
Look at where he's performed well. Sevilla, he came to Arsenal.
Arsenal
He
was
wasn't good because the size of the club is too big.
Too big. Right?
And if Arsenal is too big for you, Man United is too big. The noise around United is unbearable.
But anyway, because we know Xabi Alonso will not go there.
And I hope he doesn't. I hate three at the
likely.
back managers. Go to hell.
But he's most likely going to Liverpool. So
I hope he does. And then we'll continue exposing them for the frauds that they are.
Yeah, but anyway, that has been what has happened since we...
To our clubs. We'll
To
get
our
to,
clubs.
When they are back, we'll...
Actually, it's only one person is
Major.
Liverpool. The rest are United.
And they are Morimina. Hata huyo nitadeal na yeye proper. Kaniambia alikuwa... You see, since Amorim left, Kobe Mainoo came into the team.
Yeah, Kobe
and
has been one of the best
and then
midfielders.
he gets called up to the national team. He performs there as well. You see? So you can't tell me Kobe was the problem. The problem was
the system. Yeah, the system was a problem.
And I said that and I was being told, you don't see the vision. What old men can see when seated. Wewe, chunga sana vitu ulisema.
Yep. All right.
Anyway, see you on the next one.
Yup.
Yeah.
Cheers.